That time already?
It is. I feel like this week is flying by. Is it just me?
No, I agree with you. It's already Wednesday, halfway through.
Well, sorry. I mean, tomorrow's Thursday, so it's like we're good.
Free Friday.
We still have to get through a lot of Wednesday, though. There's a whole lot of Wednesday.
Yeah.
Are you even here? You're not here tomorrow.
You're done. Like your little stint is
I'll be
over.
back. I'll be back next week.
I don't know who's here tomorrow. I don't know if Crystal's back.
No, I think she's back.
Is she back tomorrow?
Yeah, I think
I got
she's
the
back.
Monday through Wednesday gig going on. So.
Yeah, the weather's canceled tomorrow. There's not going to be any.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not true.
great. We have some drizzling rain, speaking of
Yes, we do.
weather, just
Few
all
showers,
throughout the day.
few showers hit here and there, but again, like I said before, if you're made of sugar, you might melt, but the rest of us are okay.
It's fine.
I like
We
to
saw
think
some
I'm sweet.
yesterday.
Some people prefer to get their exercise indoors, perhaps on a new $2,000 state-of-the-art piece of equipment like the Peloton.
You know who you are.
Did you guys watch Today in AZ this morning? We were talking about this ad that's going viral for all the wrong reasons. It's not because this woman's not lovely or charismatic or living in $1 million home and enjoying her new Christmas present. It's just, it's weird for other reasons. We want your reaction. If you've seen this Peloton commercial, let us know what you think of it as we sort of break it down and discuss it here on the after show this morning. Who wants to cast the first stone?
Wait, so to be honest, I did see this, I think during
Over the
Thanksgiving, and I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, why is she like
Oh my gosh.
documenting herself? That was cheesy, that part. But I didn't think all the stuff that you guys have been
I
commenting
think
throughout the morning.
It's just been Twitter fodder for the entire weekend, and it's been amazing. If you have time in your day, you should really scroll through the threads on some of these.
Fantastic stuff.
Because they are hilarious. Because a lot of people have put together an entire backstory for this couple and their relationship. And
Do you want to dive into it? You want to just get into it?
So some of my favorites is that she is being held hostage.
okay.
Okay.
This is a similar vibe as like a horror film because they live in this $1 million
That shot is
house.
very Blair Witch-like, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm so afraid.
Do you know what it is? I was telling Paul, I'm like, it's her sad eyes. I feel like the casting maybe was.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, right there.
She's got the sad eyes, and she's talking to her husband like, "Thank you so much for buying me this exercise bike." But she looks like she's being held captive.
Right, that one, her
Like,
eyes
it's
got
a
big,
Lifetime movie.
like help me.
And so she chronicles
get
her
it.
fitness journey for this husband who bought her this very expensive bike in their very expensive home that she's like trapped in. The child comes by, and the vibe is very much like, get out of my Peloton space. Weird
Look at the kid.
child. I know the child looks like it probably doesn't even belong.
Where are we
going
going to put it? Right here next to these beautiful 12-foot windows overlooking our balcony?
And you see
Oh my
the
gosh, I
seasons
guess.
change behind
Yeah.
her, but they don't really match up
Right.
with the home, which is also weird. And it's like she's waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get on the bike. And at the end, she just wants to show him how well she's done
All right.
this year.
I got to interrupt.
So
you.
wait, why is she showing the husband?
And she gave it to her.
Yeah.
And throughout the seasons here, she's lost all of about a pound, it looks
Right.
like.
So it's-
This is not about weight loss for her. This is
She
a mental
starts
journey.
out being rail thin, so that kind of annoys some people to begin with.
Well, this is what Jackie
Okay,
said.
yeah,
She
there's
says,
like a
sure, the
idea.
idea of a 105-pound woman spending a year to get down to 100 pounds is not the best marketing plan. Can we focus on the Ring commercial that has the Ring doorbell sound in it? It drives my dog nuts. Jackie, I'm with you. I don't have a dog to drive nuts, but I get it.
it drives me nuts.
Every time I
Does that
say,
count?
hey, Alexa, on the air, somebody at home is like, you idiot! What are you doing?
So Jennifer says some people work out for the mental aspect.
Sure, but her and Peggy and a few other people in the comment section are missing the point. We're not saying that people don't necessarily want exercise equipment, or
Right.
we're not saying that people don't work out for mental reasons, if not physical. No. That is not at all what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
We are just lambasting the ad because of how poorly constructed it is
Yeah.
and how it speaks to a sliver of a subset of people. Okay, so among your concerns about this ad,
Ooh.
Yes.
one, I could just see, we talked about this morning, I could just see this ad storyboarded in some multi-million-dollar creative agency's office where
So
they're like,
advertised.
what are the millennials doing? They're taking videos of themselves and posting them online. So we're going to have her, get this, stay with me, we're going to have her chronicling her journey in selfie mode the whole time. Do you realize how hollow that rings? First of all, because the woman is clearly of affluence, and she's just like the people that need that exercise bike most do not look like her. No. They do not live like her. They don't have the resources and the means that she has. It strikes me as extremely out of touch.
Yes, but Sorry. The Peloton culture is a little bit, they're the 1%.
It's a higher end
It's a $2,000
bike. Yeah,
bike.
it's a higher end bike.
There's a subscription fee on top of it. So
Yeah.
it's not like Joe Blow is going to get a Peloton bike.
What is it, $40 a month for the subscription service in
I
addition
just
to the
saw
bike,
the
which is like $2,000?
$2,000 price tag on the bike alone. Well, first of all, I'm not one to cycle at home. I can't do at-home exercise. It's not my thing. But yeah, so I have several friends who own this bike, and I will tell you, probably 90% of them tell me it's the most expensive coat hanger they've ever bought.
Really?
6 months later, they've just got clothes strewn on it. Nobody's because what is the benefit of this Peloton? You're like kind of part of a class, but you're really not. They're saying your name, but they're really
I have 2 friends that have it.
That I get, though.
And one of them, she loves it because both of them have children. So I think for them, it's easier because they both have kids.
If you have little kids,
Watch the kids right there in front of you.
So then they can work out. When my cousin, when she puts the baby down for a nap, she goes and works out really fast. The other one, her little girls are a little bit older, but they're just running around doing whatever while she's working out really fast in the morning.
God.
I don't think we're even saying that the Peloton doesn't have
it's benefits to some.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even saying that it's a bad product. Not at all.
It's not a bad product.
As an introvert who
It's just a
hates
very expensive
social
one.
exercise, it provides a means to have like class
Yeah, you could
exercise
stay.
without having to
Class
deal with people.
atmosphere.
I can't get past just how she's obsessed about documenting it and holding that phone up.
See?
Yeah.
Look, Karen said, listen to this, sorry. Maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe it's a genius marketing. Look at the exposure, it's gone.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I initially was like, this has to be a joke because nobody seriously could think that this could sell Pelotons. Although they're getting a lot of exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any advertising is good
It's the sad eyes.
advertising. Yeah.
The sad eyes are troubling.
They don't have to be good commercials. They just have to be memorable, and everyone's
Very
going to
true.
remember what we're saying about it. And
Right.
in this commercial, I barely even noticed the Peloton. It's always this woman looking into her phone,
This is a poor child.
obsessing about her selfie and her selfie videos.
That is true. At the end, though, even when she's showing her husband of her achievement of doing all this, she still looks sad.
And you know what? He didn't look that happy either.
No.
let's
Like,
be
look at the
honest.
very end. She's like, like worried, like he's not going to approve of this video, like of all her workout stuff.
And
And look,
Can you imagine
look.
sitting down with your significant other to watch this crudely put together selfie video of workouts that she's done over the course of the year? And
Like, do you approve?
yeah.
Look at his face is like, I need to get a divorce.
Do you still love me? That's what those eyes said.
Yeah.
Like, am I good enough?
I've got to leave this house. This woman, I feel like it's a very
Hold on.
captive.
Joy, find something else to watch. If we're offending you so much, go watch something else. Get out of here.
God.
Blaming the media for bombarding a commercial.
What did he give
Get
her?
out of here.
What did he give her the previous year? A vacuum cleaner? I mean, this guy.
That opened up a whole discussion, of course, on Twitter. Is like, what are things you should never get someone you love? And some people do say exercise equipment, like household goods, a blender,
Or a vacuum.
things like that, or a vacuum. I'm like, but if you ask for it, obviously,
Right.
a lot
Sure.
of people
Oh,
ask for
absolutely,
this Peloton.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This is a great gift for
Not so
those that
subtle
can
hint.
afford it. Like, you know.
For those who have, what do you buy the person who has everything? I guess a Peloton bike.
Don't you have to buy special shoes for it too, or do you have to wear regular shoes?
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's this narrative that's kind of cooking in the comment section that us fake news media is like drumming up controversy for some reason. We're reacting to social
To something
media
that
being
already
flooded
happened,
with
yeah.
this
It's
stuff.
been going
We didn't
on
invent
social
this.
media
This is water cooler
since
talk.
the-
Yeah. This is just like, did you see that ad in the top trend on Twitter, like trashing it? That's what we're discussing.
It's trending. That's why we're talking
Right.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And other people are bashing it, so
Yeah.
we're just
bashing it too.
We're just going along
joining
with
in the
it.
cacophony. Lori says that she's sick and tired of the selfies. They look miserable.
Yeah.
I feel like selfie culture in general is kind of.
I'm not a fan of the selfie.
Yeah, I'm with
I
you.
can't
It's
take a
very
good
unflattering.
selfie.
No, it's I have a
Yeah.
long face. It's very unflattering, so I just don't know.
We need, like, I wonder how these women that I see on Instagram all the time and like social media, they have
selfie
like
takers.
so a great picture, right? I know when I take it, mine don't look like that, but it's like, how many did they take
A lot.
to get to that perfect picture?
Some people look good in selfies.
Headshots. I mean, we use headshots in this
we
industry.
do.
Headshots are very difficult, and there's a lot that goes into them. And everyone now, I can just take my own headshot and do that.
I know.
Nah.
We have
Mine looks like
headshots
crap.
coming
Yeah.
up.
The one outside right now,
We
outside
have
of the building.
new ones coming up in 2 weeks, and I've already started sweating about it because I just get so like, oh God.
we have new
You take
headshots
a
in 2
bad
weeks?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take a bad one and you're stuck with it for like 5 years.
I didn't get that email. Does that mean I'm getting let go?
Well, I'm still.
I just heard Nelson laugh in the back.
Peanut
Wait,
gallery.
Nelson, did you get invited to take a headshot? This isn't fair. What's
Doing
going on
headshots.
here?
Wait, Michael said he got his wife 4 new tires and she let him know it was bad. But maybe she needed them.
Melissa's dropping hints, though. She's like, I'd love my husband to buy me a Peloton.
Some people would love to. I mean, that's a great gift.
I was reading one of the.
Yeah, you want it.
I was reading one of the threads about this, like trashing it online. We were joking about this during the show, and everyone was sharing like their worst Christmas gift ideas that they got from a significant other. And this guy was like, my girlfriend one time got me a jar filled with 365 things she loved about me, and I had to pull one every day and then take a picture of it and send it to her. He said it was like work. He's like, it was like being in a labor camp. Like every day he's got to do this.
How long
thing.
did it take for you to break up with her?
I know.
Less than a year, he said.
Like, what if
all the way through.
I thought it would be like 30 days. I'd be like, okay, this is getting old now.
What if he already knew he was going to break up with her and like she did that? And I was like, oh,
Jennifer
man.
says we're being
Take the
sensitive.
time to do all that.
No, we're not being sensitive. We don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, we are throwing our 2 cents in there, but
They think we're trashing. I think a lot of these people think we're trashing the Peloton. That's not what we're doing. We're trashing the ad.
Yeah.
We're thinking that the ad is just
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It doesn't speak to any of us. It's unrelatable.
Put it this way:
But-
if you went to the gym and there was a Peloton, you'd jump on it.
Why not?
Gotta try this
probably.
thing out.
Yeah, why
I'm not knocking exercise. Listen,
but
I know I'm not in
so-
great shape, people, but I'm not knocking the value of exercise.
Becky said, I think people need a life. Really, it's a commercial. So she's referring to
Yeah.
other people that are making a big deal about this commercial.
I think it's just something fun to talk about. It was a long holiday weekend.
Let's
it made
change
it fun
gears.
on the Twitter.
Let's talk about the worst gift you've ever received.
I'd have to think about that one.
You don't want to throw any loved ones under the bus that might be watching this morning.
I think as a kid, it's always getting that sweater, the piece of clothing. As a kid,
My mom used to like put it in like an Xbox box.
That's evil.
Oh, that's mean.
I know my kids hate when I get them clothes, but I do still get them the Christmas sweater. Sorry.
Do you do the whole, I know like some of my guy friends would hate that they get underwear and like
I love
socks.
I
And
need that stuff.
ties.
My husband
ties are
collects like
spendy.
crazy
I'll take a
socks
tie.
though, so I'm like,
Well, that's good. Yeah, he
no,
likes
that-
good
yeah, so
socks.
that's easy.
I literally put underwear and socks on my list this year.
You need underwear and socks because you're always talking about it. There's
How does she
like a
know
lot of
about your-
airflow going on.
She's making this up.
This is a very intimate show.
He said one time before
okay, now I know what they're
that he
talking
has
about.
holy underwear
remember?
and that he
Yes.
doesn't change them out even though they do have holes.
Holy underwear.
And then
Okay.
we're like, what's the point? Because it's not supporting anything if you have holy underwear. Like,
That's not because
why
that's not
wear
where the
them?
holes are. Okay. Every guy watching this morning, and there's probably like 3 of you. All 3 of you guys watching this morning, you know what it's like to have. Especially, I wear boxer briefs. This is already in TMI
These
department,
things
but
we
I need to
already
clear my
know.
conscience now. Boxer briefs in the back, especially, sometimes will rip like on the underbutt
seam?
side. Yeah, like near the seams that go in. They're not. I don't have holes in areas where I need support, Vanessa.
well, what's the point of even wearing them if they have holes anyway?
Because it's more or less intact. It's like 90%.
Yeah.
The
And if you
90%
blow them
coverage is
out
better
when
than
you, like,
none.
throw a pillow.
And you know, guys, I mean, we'll wear something until it's
Until it
completely
I know,
falls apart.
I know.
I came to work last week with a pair of dress socks that I had a big toe through a hole, and I still wore them to work, and it bothered me all morning. But that's what I needed to get rid of those socks. I had to suffer, and I had to know that it was time to toss them.
I tell you get Tommy Johns. You'll never go
What are
back.
Tommy Johns?
They're underwear.
You talking about long johns?
No, they're underwear.
Tommy
Men's
Hilfiger?
underwear.
Tommy Johns?
They're Tommy Johns. They're under. I know. I don't know why this came up with a conversation with me and my previous boss. Nobody here.
Okay.
And he's like, "You got to get your husband Tommy John underwear." And I was like, "That's a random gift." However, they say it is the underwear that it never rips, never tears. It's like, but it feels like you're going commando.
Well, that's not what I want either.
No, that's not exactly a comfortable feeling.
No, you guys don't understand. As men, it is not comfortable to go commando in 99%
You don't-
But you're
of
not going to
situations.
be that way. You just feel like you're not
Restricted.
wearing anything.
You don't want to be
I don't.
restricted.
No. Men want restriction. I need support.
Yeah.
You're going to get it, but he doesn't
it-
feel like it.
Right.
Put it this way. Here's the analogy.
It's like a gentle lifting.
Do we really need lifting?
You
You know when you take a flight
Mother Nature's
and the
undefeated.
pilot at the
Yeah.
end says, you know, be careful opening the overhead compartment.
Yes.
Things may have shifted.
Yes.
Guys, we don't want our luggage.
You want anything shift?
Oh, wait, I like Danielle's thought process on the commercial.
What do you got?
We're going to go back to the commercial really fast. She said, I think it shows the appreciation of the gift. It changed her life. Don't you know how many moms don't take time for themselves?
100%.
So, yeah,
Yes,
I like that point
absolutely.
because it showed the little girl. So that could be it. You know.
Rachel says, I always accept more farm animals for Christmas, but the husband says no. What? Lori noted the same look in that woman's eyes in the commercial as you did. She says she loves it more than she loves him. I think that's true.
Well, he seems pretty self-absorbed.
There was a little
She looks
stock.
a little
But it's a
Sarah.
brand new
Yeah.
shiny toy. Of course she loves it. He's already old news.
Jennifer says we don't have any credibility because we look childish talking about these things. First time on the after show, Jennifer?
Yes.
This isn't a news program at all. This is like a cultural,
thing.
the social media trending sort of conversation. It's not a real newscast. We're on the air from 4:30 till 7 every morning on Today in AZ at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock.
Tons of news.
We also do a 12-minute show at noon now, if you haven't checked that out.
Oh, yeah.
It'll
12
only be
at
online
12?
today, though, because of the impeachment.
You just come here for enlightenment.
Yeah. This is just a chance to gripe.
We're just talking.
You know how you sit around with your people at work and you complain about things? That's what this is, except you get to watch it.
She's the one that reports them to the boss and says, they're wasting time by the water cooler.
It's true. We're going to waste about 20 minutes total.
They're not working.
All right, speaking of which, let's steer this off into another direction with our ICYMI. In case you missed the news program that we put on every day, we sometimes talk about ridiculous things then, too.
So if you love torturing yourself with a seemingly endless game of Monopoly, there's a new version that's going to make it a whole lot worse for you. Monopoly, the longest game ever. Could be the one that has you crying uncle before a winner is declared. The tagline is, and you thought the original took forever. Doesn't this sound fun? The board has a total of 96 spaces compared to 40 in the original. The game doesn't end until one person owns every single property, railroad, and utility. Literally, when my children start to form the word monopoly, I get cold sweats and come up with every excuse to get out of it. It's my least favorite game on the planet because there is no end.
This is supposed to teach us that monopolies are bad, I think.
Yeah, like really bad.
They should just call this Monopoly Long Con. You know, they're just going to cheat and change the rules every time they play because they don't have the patience for it.
We do the speed round. If I'm forced to, I'm like, we got to do the speed round. There has to be an end to this game.
Sorry, guys, Google bought everything. All of us peering in, watching our own video. Listen, Monopoly's fun, right? And for about an hour.
For the first hour.
Yeah, and then it's just like, wow, this game is really long.
Yeah.
It's long. It's designed to be painful.
Yeah.
I just used to lose all the pieces. Like the little, the train or the car and the thing.
And they all fit in your nose. It's
we
tough.
have like so many versions of it. I know. We have a lot of versions of the game, which like tries to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like the
Yeah.
Dogopoly myself. But
You ever played on the Wii?
I'll bet. Ooh.
Monopoly on the Wii?
Yeah, that's right.
Can't lose
We
the
still have
pieces
a
there.
Wii. That's true. You can't lose.
It goes a little quicker too.
It does.
Oh, I didn't even know that was available.
I'll set it to like beginner or easy.
Yeah.
And just smoke the Wii.
I'm trying to bring back Clue.
Speaking of smoking weed,
I know.
that's
Perfect
it's a different
segue.
story coming up in just a second. Stick with us.
Take it away.
No,
Oh, you want to do it? You want to smoke weed?
All right, let's get to our fresh squeezed juice of the morning. So country music icon Willie Nelson says he decided to hang up his joint.
Just one? He's only got one?
Yeah, he's only got one joint.
don't
It's the
believe
same
that.
one he's been smoking on this whole time.
huge joint.
Sober. America's proudest pothead says he has stopped smoking marijuana. Nelson says he decided to quit due to ongoing health and breathing issues. The 86-year-old postponed part of his August concert tour over breathing issues again. He resumed the tour the next
Okay,
month.
a couple things. One, he's 86.
That's
Still
he's
touring.
also having
I
some
know,
breathing
still
issues.
touring, so I think, it's kept him young. But my also thing is like, does he wake up now and he's like, oh my God, lucid, the world is a different
No,
place?
he's not, because there's one important thing that was left out of that
What?
script. He didn't say he was not taking
Edibles?
or ingesting marijuana in some other capacity.
Smoking
His
it.
just lungs are all messed up, so he's just got to get in the system some other way.
Smoking that one
Yeah,
joint.
that one.
Yeah.
You could see him smoking one long joint.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Him and Snoop Dogg together.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Cheech and Chong with.
Along with Cheech and Chong. Who else do we
up
got
in
up
smoke.
there? That'd be great. Do you think Martha Stewart joins in on the fun?
100%. No. Yes, yes,
Snoop Dogg.
absolutely.
Way.
Yes, absolutely.
She's too
No
uptight.
question.
I could see her doing an edible.
Didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd probably
didn't
be
they
baked
do
to
something
perfection.
Ooh.
Snoop and Martha have been
Yeah.
their paths have been crossed for a while.
buds.
I think they might be bud buds.
Hi, bud, buds.
Wait, that's how they came up with the idea of their cooking show. Yeah. They were there together
Crazy
one night.
stoned moment.
Yes, and they thought of this idea and they're like, let's do it. And this is how it was born.
Yeah.
I know. Strange bedfellows.
I like it. That's it. That's all we got.
We're just going to let it linger. Lots of smoke in the studio here. Any final thoughts on the Peloton situation?
Anybody have it on their Christmas
Here's the
list?
thing.
It's a creepy commercial.
Let me just put this into perspective for everybody. This is probably going to be the last time we ever even think about or talk about this ad. It's not like a crisis situation.
It's just fun.
There are serious things going on in the
Yeah.
country, but this is one of those things that's not so serious. So it's kind of fun to talk about that too. Is that okay? Okay with you guys?
It's okay with that.
Wait, speaking of what we were talking about yesterday
Yeah.
in holidays, what did you guys do a good deed yesterday? Anybody? Nice thing? Remember
Oh, crap, we were
we're
supposed to do good for
that?
the world yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
We're supposed to only do 5 a month,
Right.
according to the.
That's where the bar is. Yeah.
5 a month.
It's only the 4th of December. We're good.
I can't think of anything.
I recycled yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
Is that a good deed?
Helps the environment.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. It's probably all just being thrown away. We had a little situation here at work like that. You weren't here for this, but there are 2 bins in the other room by the control room. One says recycling, one says trash. Turns out they were taking them to the same place.
You know, that's my theory about a lot of these office buildings.
Shame on you.
Did you know when you're recycling that you cannot put in a pizza box like that has oil in it?
Really?
Seriously. Yeah. So don't do that when
You
you
get arrested for that
The
sometimes?
cleaner
Actually,
the recycling
I did a
product, the
commercial
better
for
is.
it one time, and I learned all about recycling. They took me to the recycling plant and everything, and I learned valuable information. But yes, so if you have oil on your pizza box, you cannot put it in there. You can tear the top off if it doesn't touch the pizza, and you could throw that in there, but you can't throw the bottom of the box.
These people say there's no news value in this show. you just learned
there
something.
You go.
Yeah.
Just got a
About
fact
recycling pizza
from Vanessa
boxes.
Ramirez.
All right, time
Yay.
for us to get out of here. Thanks for sticking around for the after show, guys. We'll have some more fun tomorrow. We'll find something else to pick on.
Thursday.
The whole day. We're
Thursday?
just going to pick on Thursday.
Eve.
Yeah. This week's flying by. Or is it?
It is.